Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And today's starter, Garrett Cole. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And with that, we're underway in the Bronx.
Ball.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Man at second. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Struck him out looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So
that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
The first baseman.
That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. That smash towards center. Base hit. Runner from third in to score. The tag at third, and he's out.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at third. And you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to third. Just a good job all the way around.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Tigers 1 and the Yankees coming to bat. Back here in New York and taking the ball for Detroit, Casey Mize. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real.
Can't glove it cleanly. The flip. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris. So we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base. You work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers. And then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he chases after that one. The next offering misses. And the count is 1-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Late on that fastball.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
McGonigal. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back in the Bronx, top of the second, Jahmai Jones up now for the Tigers.
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And there's a strike. Jones wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Bunting for a hit. And that's just foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
The 1-2. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Ball one.
The 1-0. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting eighth, the right fielder.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's the right fielder. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
That's a ball.
There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
There's the strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Right there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Tigers 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
First strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 up, 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
This one in the air center field. Outman gets under it. That's out number 2.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Anthony.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on.
That's
Just missed. Mize, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. One, two now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. On to the 3rd inning, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Matt Vierling. In the air to left center. Jones takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Right there for a strike. That one to first. Goldie takes it himself. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
The third baseman, number 7, Kevin McGonigal.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Kevin McGonigal. Single to right in his first trip.
Ball one.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses there, and now 3-0. And that is low for ball 4.
First base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Torkelson.
Hey.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The strikeout and the second of the game for the Coltrane. One left for Detroit, but they lead it 1-0. Back in the Bronx, set for the bottom of the third, Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
Go!
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Here's a high chopper. Lee throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Vierling on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Jose.
Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
Now the third baseman, Jose Caballero. Lifted in the air, right field, under it, and that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at Yankee
Leading off for the
Stadium,
Tigers,
on to the
the
fourth.
second baseman,
How you
How
lead.
You
Up now for the
Lead.
Tigers.
Hey.
Right there for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ball one.
Got him looking. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Hey.
Oh, 1 down. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball.
And they'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now Zach McKinstry, 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is that. Down in order go the Tigers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back in New York, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Ben Rice. And that one fouled off. That one hit to right.
That ball foul.
Foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That's a
Really
ball.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Carrying well. Going. Gone. A 2-run blast. And now they're out front. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Popped up. Lee under it. 1 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Outman should have this one, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Jason.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1. Soft contact in the air. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back for more from the Bronx. New inning getting started. Number 53 getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
This looks like extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Driving it to the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Right through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
On the ground to short. Over to Goldie. 1 away here in the 5th.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Matt Vierling the next to hit. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That's outside.
Well, that's out.
And now it's 3-2. Dylan Dingler waiting to hit for Detroit. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. And he walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
This is again 5 in a row. Two on, one out. And that's in there at the knees. Dingler wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a 2-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 2-1. Fought off foul. Two now. On the ground at first. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 2-2.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Go ahead run on base. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Cruz also throwing. And a 1-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
The first baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. That clips the corner. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Check swing went around. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
You know, these
Ball,
Yankees
that's inside.
definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Outman settles under it, takes it in for the out.
And that's the middle part of the game we're talking about. The starter's been dominant out there, and he probably feels like he has the chance to finish this one out.
Go!
That's outside.
Two balls,
Ball
no
2.
strikes to count. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Fouled off. He was late.
Ball, that's inside.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Inning over.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching for the
Camilo Doval takes over on the mound.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good. Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That's a slider for a strike.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. Just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Here's Jahmai Jones, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just
nope,
missed.
that's down.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next offering is fouled back. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 2-1. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Two now. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. And another ball. That misses.
Oh, that's low.
3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. Foul ball.
Let's go, Tranquilo Camilo.
On the ground, right side. Jazz tosses to first. 3rd out. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked to 2 apiece. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. This one in the air. Torkelson under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ben Wright.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game.
One more, let's go.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Oh,
Pretty
that's off the
frugal
plate.
guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Out to center. Outman on his way over. And that'll do it. Yanks held in check. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. here in New York, top of inning number 7. Number 53 now at the plate. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Now one missed. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Stays alive. One and two now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Tranquilo Camilo notches the K.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Here's your 1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one almost got him. The 1-2. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Camilo Doval departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees,
pitcher for the Yankees, Yerry De Los Santos.
Yerry De Los Santos.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Two down, nobody on. And that is downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. It's the Tigers 2 and the Yankees 2. Back in the Bronx,
Leading off
set for
for
the
the
last half of the
Yankees,
seventh.
the
Paul
first baseman,
Goldschmidt
Paul
stepping in now for the Yankees.
Goldschmidt.
And that
That's
one
a
is
ball.
downstairs. Ball one. The Tigers have some action going in their pen for the first time. Jacob Wagaspak getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Holton also getting ready. And the 1-0. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2.
Nope. Outside.
Got him looking for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Second
Well
baseman,
executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Junior.
Liner, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
All over that one right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
At the plate, Jason Dominguez. Now quick throw to first, and he's back in easily.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the first
that's
pitch
low.
misses for ball one. Fastball is outside. And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
up there.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The Tigers trying to keep this a 2-2 game here at the bottom of the 7th. And he takes a strike. And he
Ball
walked him.
4. Take your
And
man.
with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Casey Mize is done, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
So the
Detroit,
Tigers get a new
number
arm from the
58,
pen, Jacob Wagaspak.
Wagaspak.
And
Ball 1.
that one is in the dirt. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that
Nope, that's
misses.
down.
And that's ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
Laser, base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He'll score easily. 3-2, they take the lead.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
Inside. Ball 1.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball. Down.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. That's towards center. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
28, Austin Wells.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. Late swing, foul to the left. Volpe leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And the 0-2.
Ball.
Into the outfield, base hit. And out to a board.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And up next for New York, Jose Caballero.
Ball 1.
Two on, 2 outs. Late swing, fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Ball. That's too high.
This one in the air, center field. And that will end the inning. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees 4, Tigers 2. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. That's to third. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Fouled off left side. De Los Santos, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Movement in the Yankees pen, Jake Bird, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Hill, the lefty, warming up as well. Here's a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. The Tigers down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 8th. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One, two now.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
This one chopped up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And it beats him. What a play.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Spencer Torkelson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that is out of play.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Two down, nobody on. So Torque takes the win. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here, 4-2. Back now in the Bronx. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. Line drive, and that's going to get into the corner. The relay throw, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Bellinger up to hit. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Foul ball there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Got him looking for the strikeout. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one. That's
a base hit as a run scores. Throw into third. And he'll reach second with one away.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So 2 in scoring position, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Could use a ground ball
That's
here.
inside.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
The 1-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count. Bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2-1 now. Missed inside with the curve.
Berg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's a strike. So they're all loaded up. Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Jacob Wagaspat done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Number
Detroit.
51 comes
Number
on now.
51.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing
Summer.
strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Spencer Joe.
That one fouled off. On the ground, 2 ball. On to second, they get 1. On the first, but he beats it, and a run scores.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Into the outfield, base hit. 1 run is in. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. And he's out.
Right there.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Yanks on top 8-2. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came
that's
in
out.
Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's down.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
What was your worst start one year? Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
And that chops in for a strike.
Ball, that's inside.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Zach McKinstry, 1 for 3. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Now the 0-1. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and it's 8-3.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. And it's 8-4. One out man at first. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. On the ground to third, might be 2. Over to Jazz, there's 1. Double play cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.